Imagine this. You're in the middle of nowhere, a quiet farmhouse. Night falls, and suddenly you're under siege. Not by thieves, not by animals, but by something unexplainable. Small, gray-skinned creatures with glowing eyes, floating just above the ground, clawing at your windows, tapping on your roof, trying to get in. This isn't a horror movie. This happened in 1955, Kentucky. It's called the Hopkinsville Goblins Encounter. And what really happened that night still terrifies UFO experts to this day. A quiet night in rural Kentucky, August 21st, 1955. A family of 11 was gathered in a small, remote farmhouse near Hopkinsville, Kentucky. The Sutton family. Simple, hardworking folks. Nothing out of the ordinary. Until around 7 p.m. One of the men, Billy Ray Taylor, stepped outside to fetch water from the well. That's when he saw it. A metallic disc, glowing with rainbow colors, silently hovering above the trees. Then it shot across the sky. Billy ran inside, pale and shaking, but the others laughed it off until the real nightmare began. The creatures arrived. Around 8 p.m., the dogs began barking violently. Then silence. One of the boys saw something glowing in the distance. 2 yellow eyes, no pupils. Billy and another man, Elmer Lucky Sutton, grabbed their shotguns and stepped outside. What they saw, a 3-foot-tall creature, skin like wet silver, ears long and pointed, eyes glowing, arms unnaturally long, hanging to its knees, floating. Not walking, they fired. The creature flipped backward into the dark, but then another appeared. Then another, from the roof, from the woods, from the shadows, and they realized they were surrounded, under siege. For the next 4 hours, the family fought for their lives. They barricaded windows. They shot through doors. Every time they hit one of the creatures, it would float backward, disappear into the dark, then return again. They moved unnaturally, as if gravity didn't apply. There were no footsteps, no sounds of walking, just tapping, clawing, whispers in the wind. They weren't trying to break in. They were toying with them. A horror that lasted until nearly midnight, then silence. Police investigation. Terrified, the family drove to the Hopkinsville police station at 2 a.m. They weren't hysterical. They were calm, focused. And the police, they believed them. Why? Because these weren't just scared farmers. They were children. There were injuries. And their story never changed. More than a dozen officers went to the farmhouse. They found bullet holes in the walls and doors, broken windows, a strange shimmering residue near the back fence. And even more chilling, they found no footprints, no sign of creatures, but also no proof they weren't there. The only thing left was fear, government silence. In the days that followed, Project Blue Book, the U.S. government's official UFO investigation team, was contacted. But strangely, they denied any involvement. No official files, no follow-up. And yet, Air Force personnel were reportedly spotted in Hopkinsville. Locals whispered. Men in suits came to town, talked to the Suttons, then vanished. Were they silenced? And why was the event never fully investigated? Were they aliens or something else? Theory 1. Extraterrestrial visitors. Many believe the ship Billy saw earlier crash-landed nearby. The creatures were survivor scouts. Their behavior? Not aggressive, more curious, almost playful, until threatened. Theory 2. Interdimensional beings. Some say the creatures phased in from another realm, explaining why bullets didn't kill them, why they made no sound, and why they vanished. Theory 3. Mass hysteria. Skeptics claim the family hallucinated the entire event. That alcohol or group panic led to imagined creatures. But here's the problem. Not a single person was drunk, and every witness told the exact same story even years later. The goblins returned, years passed, but sightings didn't stop. In nearby areas, children reported seeing small, gray creatures peering through windows at night. Farmers claimed to hear tapping on their barn roofs. In 2012, a man claimed to see 3 glowing-eyed figures standing in his field. When he approached, they vanished. Then came the strangest part. In 2017, researchers in Kentucky uncovered local cave systems with drawings, figures with big heads, large eyes, Long arms, the same creatures from centuries ago. Alien siege or warning. The Hopkinsville Goblins encounter remains one of the most bizarre and unexplained cases in American history. No hoax, no fame, just 11 people stuck in a nightmare no one believed. So was it real or was it something else? Maybe they weren't here to harm us. Maybe they were lost. Or maybe they were just the first wave. And what if they come back? So tonight, if you hear scratching at your window or see glowing eyes in the dark, ask yourself, are they watching or are they already inside? So if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit bell icon.